Welcome, Diana. We are excited to have you here today. Over the past several weeks, you have been part of some really engaging projects. We would like to get better understanding of your contributions and what you have learned, and why you would be the strong fit for the full-time role at Xtra-Secure. Ready to get started?
Absolutely. Thank you for having me. I'm ready.
Why do you believe you deserve a full-time position here at Xtra-Secure?
I believe I deserve this position because I've demonstrated consistent dedication, growth, and initiative throughout my internship. Over the past several weeks, I've taken every opportunity to not just complete the task, but to understand the why behind them. Wherever it was participating in vulnerability assessments, assisting with incident response simulations, or helping develop security policies. I've shown that I'm committed to Xtra-Secure's mission of proactive, intelligent cybersecurity solutions.
So, what you have learned during your time over here?
I've learned a tremendous amount. Technically, I've gained hands-on experience on how to set up a firewall using UFW and creating firewall rules. I've also learned how to document incidents, write risk and vulnerability assessments, and contribute to security awareness training content for our clients. Equally important, I've learned how a real-world SOC and GRC, or Governance, Risk, and Compliance team operates.
Is there a particular project or task you are most proud of?
On week 11, I was tasked to create a gamified cybersecurity training. So I created a game called Cyber Escape Room. I created this using the tool Genially. The idea came from wanting to make cybersecurity more engaging and interactive, especially to non-technical users. Our team realized that the traditional slide decks or lectures often don't hold people's attention. So we thought that why not try to gamify it? I was involved in designing the game and the flow and of the escape room and building the actual interactive elements intentionally. I worked on challenge 2, which focused mainly on strong password or how to build a strong password. So I used the drag and drop mechanics for this. It was a fun way and interactive way to reinforce what makes a password secure, like the length, complexity, mechanics. It was a fun way to reinforce the password policy, or what's the message of having a password policy. The goal was to make learning memorable and enjoyable to users. And I think that we succeeded in creating something that blends with the education and entertainment really well.
Okay, that's great. Which project allowed you to explore your creativity the most?
It was during week 8 when I used comic strips for a security awareness training. I wanted to simplify cybersecurity for non-technical users without losing the importance of the message. Our team created different theme for the comics series, with each issue tackle topics like phishing, password policies, and recognizing insider threats. I helped the storyboard one of the comics and wrote dialogue for a scenario involving social engineering. It pushed me to think that communication, not just accuracy, but how to present information in a way that people will actually remember them. It turned out to be really fun and an effective way to deliver the cybersecurity education for the company.
What other creative strategies did you explore to make your cybersecurity awareness training more engaging?
One of the most creative strategies that we explored was using social media as a learning tool. We created an Instagram page dedicated for Xtra-Secure, which contains cybersecurity tips. Using video reels, visually appealing posts or memes to share bite-sized advice on topics like password, policies, phishing red flags, and safe browsing. The goal was to meet the employees and other users where they already spend time and make learning effortless. We also launched series of YouTube blogs where we explain real-world cyber threats in casual, story-driven format. I help script and present the blog episode on malware. So breaking it down using relatable examples in a light tone. These platforms allowed us to make cybersecurity feel less intimidating and like an everyday conversation, especially to non-technical users.
Now, tell me about a time you had to work under a tight deadline. How did you handle it?
One of our projects is to develop a network security protocol and an automated security script. This was during week 10. So when we were finalizing our automated security script for a fictional e-commerce company called ShopSafe Solutions. So we encountered unexpected issues with the script not detecting the brute force attempts correctly. I created a checklist, broke the problem down, and coordinated with my teammate to handle the logic while I focused on testing and reporting. We also worked late, a couple of sessions, and made use of a version control to avoid overlap. We submitted the project on time, and the script worked effectively in our demo. It taught me how to stay calm under pressure and how valuable teamwork and time management are in fast-paced environments.
What cybersecurity concept or skill do you feel you have mastered the most during this internship? And how would you apply it in a full time role at Xtra-Secure?
The concept I gained the most confidence with is a threat detection and response, especially through log analysis and identifying suspicious activity patterns. During our Week 10 project, I assisted in working on a script that detects brute force login and failed attempts. And in another project, I helped visualize live attack data using dashboards. That really helped me understand how to correlate events, spot anomalies, and act on them quickly. In a full-time role at Xtra-Secure, I'd apply these skills by supporting the SOC team in monitoring logs, fine-tuning detection rules, and responding to incidents. I'd also love to contribute to awareness efforts by helping users understand what signs to look out for and how to report them, and bridging the gap between the technical and end users.
Do you see yourself growing at Xtra-Secure?
In short term, I see myself deepening my skills on threat detection and response, ideally taking on more responsibility as a SOC analyst probably. In the long term though, I'd love to be on the security auditing position or a team lead or managerial role. I will surely help the company shape internal processes and mentoring new talent, just like I've been supported when I was new here.
Thank you so much for your time today. It's been great hearing about your projects, your growth, and how you approached challenges during your internship here at Xtra-Secure.
Thank you, Jenica. I really appreciate the opportunity to share my experience. This internship has been incredibly rewarding, not just technically, but learning on collaboration and handling more projects. And I am genuinely excited on the possibility of continuing the growth of my career at Xtra-Secure.
Well, we have definitely seen your passion and dedication come through in everything you have worked on, Best of luck as we move forward in the selection process.
Thank you. Regardless of the outcome, I'm really grateful for everything that I've learned at Xtra-Secure and for being part of such a supportive and inspiring team.